Good morning, rise and shine. Good morning, everyone. I am hyped up this morning. I am in a good mood. So, this was a very spontaneous midnight motivation. I got up at 3 a.m., which is not normally, I get up at 4. So, but I went to bed early and I want to accomplish a lot today. But instead of going right to my computer and dealing with my to-do list, I'm like, I'm going to take care of myself. Because yesterday was a rough day for me, and I'm learning about positive intelligence and how I can be more productive. And I already, it's not even 7. It's not in the morning. My son isn't even off to school yet. And I am very motivated because I have given myself a lot of attention this morning. So what has happened was I want to share. Midnight Motivations is all about sharing inspirational stuff. So I was walking every day, and then I was walking at least, then I started low impact. Then I had my surgery, and then I've fallen off my walking bandwagon. And before I get into low impact and adding on, I got to get back to my walking. And another thing I liked about walking in the mornings, because I'm a morning person, you don't have to walk in the mornings if you're an evening person, is it's my time to listen to inspirational stuff. And as many of you know, I talk about Heinz a lot, and I have watched him, all of his YouTube videos, all of his Instagram posts. I've seen all of his TikToks. Yes, I'm a fan. And then now I'm like, and I can't wait for his next one because I've kind of like watched it all. So I see them when they're new. So anyway, I'm watching Jay Shetty now, who, it's amazing how you get into these people. I've heard of him before, but I used to watch his little shorts. And now I'm watching his podcasts. And that is how I got my midnight motivation. So even though I have my deck of cards, I was doing posts before the deck of cards. I just love quotes. So listening to Jay Shetty, and I put the podcast, he has so many, and I've enjoyed listening to other ones on other mornings. I learned of a new person, Humble the Poet, who honestly, till today, never heard of. And I love the podcast. It was so inspirational. And then I was like, I need a post for today. And I'm like, let me just randomly look up this guy. I want his book now, but let me look up some of his quotes. So the quote that, and then I made, and on Facebook, I always post my stuff on Facebook first, and then later on I broadcast it everywhere. So I created one that had pillows and sheets as the image. And it says, comfort zones, after all, are the enemy of growth. Humble the Poet. And that really fits for my walk today. When I went outside, the moon was out. I love the moon. And I took a picture of the moon. Usually they turn out horrible, but today's photo turned out good. I think my phone is a little better quality. Not the best, but I got a cool picture of the moon this morning. And I was walking at I think 5 in the morning is when I got out there. So, and this is just really appropriate because we have to, if you want to grow, and I'm really trying to push myself, I am so far from perfect. I am not perfect at all. We have to get out of our comfort zones, and comfort zone sometimes is bed, which is why my photo on my social post is like a really comfy pillow and comforter and blankets. Sometimes comfort is food. Now I'm on this weight loss journey, and sometimes I eat to celebrate. I eat to be social. I eat to get away from my computer and take a break. Do I really eat because I'm hungry and I need to put nutrition in my body? It's usually a comfort thing. So, comfort zones, after all, are the enemy of growth. When I was listening to that podcast, they were just it was all about love. That's kind of like why I was like listening to it. And it's all about how you have to love yourself and misconceptions about love. So, and sometimes we just love what is comfortable. And sometimes being challenged is better. So, yeah. I just wish I could. These things are supposed to be short, and I want them to be short. So I can't make you watch what I watch, but it was very, very inspirational. And I did tag, Jay Shetty said, tag him and Humble the Poet, what you like. So I want to thank Jay Shetty for his podcast. I am now a avid follower. I am going to be I've watched several already, but I am going to get back into my walking thing. And now I have a new person to listen to. It has, I got to find the time. I always complain about time, but now I have 3 books that I want to read or get on Audible. And I've already added another one. So now I'm up to 4 and I'm still working. I'm working on positive intelligence. So, I'm getting a pretty long list. So never stop pushing yourself. And, if that means getting up a little early, if that means instead of eating something, doing something. Sometimes we think of rewards as food. Rewards can be other things. And I will hope that I'm inspiring everyone to get out of your comfort zone. After all, they're the enemy of growth, which was said by Humble the Poet. And if you don't know who he is, and I didn't actually, and many of you may, maybe I'm just in the dark. I am being enlightened so much. So actually, I always like to end with some questions. So, do you know who Humble the Poet is? Have you read any of his books? What are your thoughts on him? Do you know who Jay Shetty is? Have you read any of his books? What are your thoughts on him? What ways do you step out of your comfort zone? And how are you growing as a person? And please share your thoughts on this. Please like and share, follow, and everything. When I'm on here, I'm actually everywhere. So I've talked about YouTube. I definitely want YouTube subscribers. I'm on TikTok now. My TikTok audience is growing, but find me on TikTok. I am on Twitch, which I understand if you don't want to find me on Twitch. It's really a gaming platform, but hey, I'm going to try to bring motivation to Twitch. But also, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, if you are on LinkedIn, I am posting midnight motivation to all of those places, and I would love to grow those fan bases as well. And I hope to bring you more motivational people and places and quotes and books. And I hope as I'm growing and I am trying to improve myself so I can better love others and spread love. So I hope you like this. I'm excited about today. It's going to be a good day, and it's going to be a good day for you too, because I'm just putting that out into the universe.